What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of CoinLogic TV. I am your host, the Logical Dude. So I am talking to my traders again out there today, and I want you to think about something. I got a question that I want to put into your brain here. Are you tired of feeling lost and unsure about these trading markets? And are you ready to take control and start seeing some real results? And I'm going to tell you what you guys have to do. All right. And I want you to hear this. All right. You have to build a trading playbook. All right. Even if that is actually going and getting a notebook and writing down your trading plan and having it in front of you anytime you go and make a trade. All right. So you got to build yourself a trading playbook. All right. So you may ask, what is that? Well, simply put, it's just a set of strategies and tactics that you can rely on to help guide you when you're making your trades. All right. Because you have to approach every trade with a plan. If not, you're going to lose almost every time. You may get lucky here and there, but if you don't come at it with a plan, with a solid risk management strategy, and coming at it, with a set of, conditions for the trade that you put together, things that you like, things that you know that you can recognize, things that give you edge as a trader. That's what it means to build your trading playbook. So you got to think of it as your own little plan for navigating the market kind of situation. All right. So think about it you know, like a football team. All right. So, or a basketball team. Coach is going to have a playbook of plays that they run to try to, get an advantage and make the score, if you want to put it in sports ball terms. I used to play sports, but I just, whatever. Don't really follow much anymore. Anyway, back to trading. Just trading is a sport, man. I'm going to tell you because you have to be playing at your best at all times. It's like being a pro athlete. Your mind has to be intact. You have to come at it with these kind of trading plans. So you have to have your book, so it's good to have that book in front of you when you're making your plans and basically going down the list. Does this, does the price check off X, Y, Z? And if it doesn't, then you don't make a trade. That's basically what building your trading playbook is. All right. So, why is it so important? Well, for starters, it really kind of helps you stay disciplined and avoids emotional decision making. So, like I've talked about before, emotions and mental health is a huge part of trading, right? And it's one of the big things that's overlooked by many traders, right? So, having a playbook and then having like a proper risk management strategy really helps you kind of alleviate a lot of those stress and emotions. It gives you a solid game plan and can increase your confidence and ultimately lead to better trades. It's just pretty simple. All right. But just like any business, you have to take time, learn your strategy, learn what how you do things the best. You can't just always base it upon what this YouTuber says or what that YouTuber says or this three speaker and YouTuber, because I like posting on three speak on the Hive blockchain because that's the way you know you're decentralizing stuff. You're actually using Web3 social media. A little plug in on that one. So, but yeah, you can't always listen to all these gurus out there. I'm just a dude that's out here on a journey trying to make a go at it. Make this a career that I want to pursue, because this is something that if you become a solid trader, a solid profitable trader, you don't have to be a superstar 7-8 figure trader. You can just hit base hits all day long and continue just to earn, you know. But you can do that for your entire life from anywhere you are. So that's what's great about this whole career. So you have to, really kind of, take this thing seriously. And that's what this is you got to build your playbook to be able to take this and have a long-term plan in play. Because if you don't have this in your arsenal, you're going to lose, and this is not going to be the career for you. You're not going to last very long. So you're going to be part of that 90% of traders that lose money instead of part of the 10% that are winning it. All right. So let's get started. Let's talk about how to build this playbook, right? All right, so step number one, you need to define your goals. So what do you want to achieve through your trading? So do you want to make a certain amount of money, or do you have a longer term investment strategy? So knowing your goals is really the first step in the development of this playbook, like we discussed. You have to know kind of what you're looking to get out of this whole thing, what you're looking to get out of the markets. Are you looking for that long-term career, or are you just kind of in and out, just kind of, playing at it as a hobby? Even if you do go on it that way, that's not a bad thing. You can always be a swing trader, and just, play a couple of days a week kind of thing. But having a playbook for your type of strategy is essential to being successful, whether you're looking at it full time or just a side hustle. Okay. So you have to also assess your risk tolerance. Going back to that whole risk management building your risk management plans. So it's important to be honest with yourself about how much risk you're comfortable taking on. Never bet more than you're afraid to lose. If you got rent coming up and the money that you're putting into the markets, you need to pay your rent. Yeah, that's dumb. Don't do that. Right. So, but making this playbook and making a plan will help you determine what strategies are right for you. It really helps you kind of assess that for yourself. So choosing your strategies is something that you're really going to have to do some research on and figure out what kind of patterns you like, what kind of indicators that work for you. Back test any strategy that you have, which means go back in time on the charts and see if the RSI lining up with this, with a certain moving average, and if the price is reacting in a certain way. How does that work, so many times in history, kind of thing. So you got to go back and test these strategies, right? So if it's a strategy that's profitable in the past, it could be profitable in the future for you. So it could be a way for you to be able to tell when to set your entries and your exits. So it's really all about doing the research. You can't just jump in this thing and expect to make money. You got to do the research on these markets. And just kind of going back to that, step number 4 is really testing and refining this plan. Going in there and saying, okay, well, this doesn't work every time, so you need to adjust and maybe add in volume, or add in a different indicator and a new confirmation point, that kind of thing. So it's like, getting yourself to the point to where, at least 70% of the time you can win, because it's not going to happen all the time. That's why we have risk management. That's why you set stop losses. So the trade does go the other way, it's all right. You're only losing a little bit. You can kind of make adjustments, learn what worked in that trade and what didn't work in that trade, and how you can kind of make adjustments and, do better next time. That's what the playbook's all about. It's something that you're going to actually have to go back and revise, so you can maybe you may have a set of strategies, but they may not work all the time. They may stop working for you, where you need to go and reevaluate those strategies and find out what pieces are working, what's not, and make adjustments. That's what this game is all about. So it's never going to get easier. You just have to get better at playing the game. That's really it, and having that playbook is going to be the best way to get you on that path to being a successful trader. All right. So trust me, take time, build a solid game plan before you get off and running, and you won't lose as much money as I have. All right. So take it from me, somebody that's been doing this for about 4 years and has paid in that market tuition. Basically, I should have a bachelor's or a master's degree with the amount of money that I've spent, you know. So take it from somebody. If you're a beginning trader, this is definitely something that you want to learn and you want to play with, is learning your strategies, back testing them on the charts before you put a single dollar on a trade. So be safe out there. Don't get wrecked. And if you liked this content and you like the message that I'm bringing to you guys, please give a like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're watching this on YouTube. But of course, I'd love for you to come and check us out on 3speak.tv on the Hive blockchain. Actually using some Web3 social media there. So come and check us out. Always please give us a follow at coinlogic.online there on Hive. And come check out the blogs and all the other videos that we have coming for you. Have a great day. Don't get wrecked out there in the markets. Be cool, be real. Always abide. Peace out, guys.